Do you not remember that idea that we had of doing Stay Safe in Morse code, but as chunks?
Yeah, I did. I do remember that. Yeah. I do remember that.
That was when we were really getting matty.
Like a bit of math rock now and again.
Hi guys, we are Stay Safe. You are listening to the Chronicles of Podcast with Tom and Jamie. I'm the singer, and these are the boys. Welcome.
Hello world, Wednesday 13 here.
Hey, this is Tom Stay.
Hello everybody, I'm Ronnie Ledrew.
Yes, my friends, my name's John Mahon.
What's going on, everybody? It's Tom. And it's Jamie. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, this week we bring you a very special guest. This week's guests have been described as, by themselves, as Aldi's version of Neck Deep and a soundtrack to your quarter-life crisis. Hopefully we can contain the madness and there isn't only one member joining us. So wish us luck and hope we don't crash and burn. No. Don't worry, I know it's a long shot, but I'm confident that today we'll find all about their latest EP, Only One, and their upcoming album, All In, and much more as we're joined by Joe, Chris, Scott, Jack and Lee for the Chronicles of Stay Safe.
Mate. Yeah, that was beautiful, man.
I was proud of that, all right?
Beautiful. You've been working on that, man.
All the puns.
Very good.
All the puns.
Anyway, I don't mind who wants to jump in, but how have your personal Tuesdays been? What's been going on?
Oh, standard day off, mate. Get 1 day off a week, and it was today.
1 day off?
Well, alternate weekends, but it doesn't count, does it? Because you still have to work some of them. So, but yeah, dude, just hanging around playing zombies.
I thought you had Wednesdays off.
No, because I got a fancier job. Because
you went big time.
Good.
Big time.
I didn't think I missed a day. No, get out of time. We better have him Wednesday.
What do you do?
Just nothing, I'll be honest. Just hung about, played zombies. Definitely did loads of band stuff. As always, practicing, gearing up for things. Just being, podcasts, things like that. Definitely not doing absolutely fuck all at home. But
I'm jealous. I'd love to have been in your shoes.
So that's all good, right? Got a little nap in there as well,
Oh, living the dream.
Oh.
I love it, right?
Chris, fuck off.
And the day.
That's an elite level Tuesday right there.
I was in the office today, bro. Exactly, yeah. Not like exact office, yeah. Yeah, office today. Had a shave, especially for this.
Oh,
George, appreciate it.
As my mum would say, I looked homeless. But yeah, no.
Why is that the go-to for beards? Why is that always? It's never anything else. It's always, you look fucking homeless. Stay here.
To be fair, it was. It was quite homeless today, so I'll give it that one. But yeah,
Fair enough.
That's about it for me.
Standard working from home today. That's it. No.
Oh.
Wife was ill, so she was in.
Go on that.
That was it. Yeah. I think
Is she all right? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay, good. Just thought I'd check.
All good.
Got to check in. You know what I mean?
What the dog made tea, typical boomer shit. I don't know.
What's a boomer tea?
Stir fry.
Oh, mate, that's elite. I love that. Superb.
It's a bit too far in that.
Bit modern for
Should have been pie and chips. Would have been better, wouldn't it?
Covered in gravy.
pie chips and gravy.
Yeah. Stunning. I'm starving now. Scott, what about you?
Nothing as exciting as those guys. Meetings, break, walk to Tesco.
Oh, calm down.
And then another meeting, and then I'm here.
Is that a signed? Is that a Coventry City shirt behind you?
That is a Coventry City
Oh my
shirt. It
God.
is signed.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
still alive now. You say that is meetings.
We don't know what he's going to say next yet. He might slam him for no reason.
I want to know what happens next after this year.
I'm just gonna say because Jamie's from Birmingham, so I was just curious as to I mean, he's not a football fan in any way, shape, or form, but Birmingham, I know. No, I just thought it was awesome. I was, I support Aberdeen, mate. I know fuck all about football.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
fuck it. I watch the SP. I know nothing. All right. Past Rangers and Celtic, no one gives a fuck. So
They really don't.
No.
It's a two-team league.
Yeah, sadly, mate. Sadly, they'll be there soon. Don't worry. They'll be in the championship. What about you, Chris?
Mate, I planted my ass here at 8 a.m. and I've just worked all day, and I went out for a mental health walk at 1, and that's as exciting as it got. Got dead sweaty walking up a hill, and
Oh, nice.
that's about it.
Yeah, fair. You know you're allowed out more than once now, yeah?
What?
So you know you're allowed out more than once now. You know you do one walk. You can have.
Tell my gaffer that.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
God, I don't know what you were hoping for, but as
Oh,
rock
no,
and roll
yeah.
lifestyles go.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. This is amazing. This is quality content that people are after, you know? People don't know what you want for fucking dinner.
We're all writing tracks. Just jamming. All day.
So how we normally like to start these things is we like to go right back to the days of childhood, back to the young master days. What did you want to be when you were growing up before you found that passion for music? I don't know, whether it be a train driver, truck driver, gladiator, I don't know. What was it for you when you were growing up? Start with you, Scott.
Why?
Why me?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm not a big dreamer. I've got nothing. I guess someone else will jump in. Feel free.
Yeah, I was gonna say is someone has generally told us they want to be a dinosaur when they were a kid. So you know, the bar's quite low. You're good. You're golden. You can do whatever you want. You can even just fucking throw in what to play for Coventry if you really wanted to put that in.
That will do.
Yeah, we'll go with
Coventry. Yeah, easy. Great job.
What about you, Chris?
To be honest, yeah, I think I always wanted to be on stage and do something in music. I remember when I was a kid. Lee might remember this or not. I can't remember what year it was, junior school it was. For some reason, I decided that I could play the piano. I knew the intro to Titanic, and there was this talent show, and apparently someone dropped out on it. And then I, at the last minute, put my hand up and said that I'd be able to jump in and do that. Play 10 seconds of this shit and then walked off. Confident as shit, just got this.
Did they clap?
Sorry?
Did they clap? Or was it just silent?
Honestly, every time my mum tells me about that story and reminds me of it, I don't know. All I hear is just this horrible high-pitched screeching
forgot
noise.
about it.
I need to find out if people clapped or just left it deadly silent. Because at least if you got a sympathy, Yeah.
Three claps.
Thanks, Mum.
Just from
Gold star.
That's that there,
Yeah. Just fucking nudging him. Come on.
What's funny is I'm pretty certain I played that song on an acoustic guitar in a year 7 talent show as well. I just had a random memory come back to me then. So there we are. We're brothers in Titanic. So.
Oh, man.
Because I remember at the end of it, my watch strap got caught in the string, and I lifted my hand up and went boom across the entire fucking assembly room. It was like, my bad.
I clapped that. I
Shut
clapped
the
that.
fuck up.
I kind of must have hit hard when we were in primary school.
What about you, Lee? What was it for you?
I'm trying to think, to be honest. I'm kind of in the same ballpark as Scott. I'm not quite sure. I think I had a bit of an obsession with going to space or something, being an astronaut or something like that. Pretty cool. But apart from that, yeah.
Solid answer. Scott.
Solid answer.
Sorry, Jack.
Don't come back to me. I forgot the first one. Don't come back.
What's going on? Yeah, dude, I wanted to be a skateboarder 100%. Every morning I'd wake up and go on skate. I got to a sponsored level as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, it was street level sponsorship. You get some free clothes every now and then, stuff like that. And the more you start working, the less time you've got, and it hurts, man. I have the knees for it, so I still get out every now and then, go and skate. But that was always the dream, man. And Pro Skater 3 is coming back on PlayStation. That's me done for like a month. So I still, I'd love to, mate. And that was always the plan. And stuff just don't work out. You know what I mean?
Well, now we're all set.
That's depressing. Yeah.
It's fine. We can't all achieve our dreams. Scott's not playing for Coventry, so it's fine. We can't all get where we want to go.
Yeah,
There's a chance.
There's still time. There's still time.
There's a chance. Let's not rule it out.
What about you, Joe?
Oh God! I mean, if you ask my parents when I was really young, I wanted to be a Power Ranger, but
Yes, best answer.
Love that.
That never happened.
What colour?
Sometimes it just don't work out, mate.
No,
Yeah.
there was just nothing for me to fight.
What colour were you talking?
I was a Red Ranger guy. And then I was a Green Ranger guy, and then I was a White Ranger guy. I was a Tommy guy. Anyway, we won't get too much into Power Rangers, but
we've had many conversations about
so many conversations.
We love Power Rangers in this band.
But you should. It's incredible. I'm currently.
I think, yeah, maybe a footballer or something. I know at one point I wanted to be in the army. That's all.
Really?
As well, yeah. That never. I mean, I wanted to be a chef in the army, nothing like.
Oh, okay. You want to be a Power Ranger with nothing to fight, then you want to go to the army where you fight, but you want to cook.
I want to cook, yeah. Just want to cook a nice meal for everyone.
Oh, man.
He literally wanted to serve his country.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm out.
yes.
I ain't topping that. I'm out.
Done.
Fuck's sake.
Just end it there.
So let's talk about the band. Where did you guys all meet? Where did you guys all meet?
I took this the last time we did this one, Chris. You can take this one.
Yeah,
The linchpin.
Scott can get this one.
The least amount of talking I can do, the better it is for this podcast.
Why? Do you think it's saying that? We're going to pick on you now.
Feel free, it'll be an awkward podcast.
Oh,
okay. So me, Lee, and Joe all went to school together. Then yeah, me and Lee. Well, to be fair, Joe was our first drummer in a band that we played in year 7, and then we kicked him out.
It's not sauce.
And then
you got somebody who was after doing drum lessons and could play. So yeah,
I won't hear this.
And then yeah, me and Lee played in bands pretty much from then on until college, about 18.
Yeah, about that.
Just went to a lot of pubs and just played fucking shit covers. And yeah, then for like 2019, we just chatted about just doing something again. And then yeah, for some reason everyone got trapped inside for a few years, and we decided to actually try and write some shit. But I guess before then, so when Stay Safe kind of came about, that was 2020 when we all actually became a thing. Joe had his trial by fire of joining the band and having to sing to us over Zoom, which was fucking ruthless.
That was ruthless.
It was.
Especially with the delay.
I thought I had 2 weeks to prepare. No.
Yeah. And I used to work with Jack. So yeah, recruited Jack into the band.
And I recruited Scott.
No, we didn't work together for that long. I think it was about 6 months.
6 months or something, and then
I don't know.
it was like a year or two after you'd left, wasn't it? I got a message just going, "Look, you play guitar, right?" And I was like, "I fucking try." Like, I'm not really good.
You fucking love
it. And it was like, "Do you want to jump on that?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." And then, I just kind of
turned up to practice, all like
shit in my pants.
Oh, to be fair,
didn't know anyone there, and I was like, "Oh."
At our first practice, he was there, but it was over the phone. I'm sure you were.
Oh yeah, the first one I couldn't roll.
Oh,
In your garage.
I was just watching you going, shit, these guys are all really good.
That was ruthless, that, because you was having a party or something the same day, so like everyone turned up.
They did later on, didn't they?
But later on, during the middle of.
Yeah, they did. That's again.
So then we were practicing for the very, very first time. You know, Jack weren't there, and you know, at this point, Scott weren't there. And then, yeah, they invited the whole street to come and watch us. And it was ruthless. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't happy that everyone just kept turning up again. Just people just kept coming in. I'm like, well, is there a Facebook post? I'm not sure about it.
It'd be hilarious, guys. Come on over.
Oh god.
Live streaming.
And then our Scott came.
Yeah, and then Scott joined.
Tiki Fire.
But yeah, I got him lit up on Tiki Fire, and then invited him to come and join us in the garage.
Don't even mention that, mate. Come to the garage.
So we did have another mate of ours play bass at the time, but he had a family, had kids and stuff like that, and he just didn't have the time for it really. So he stepped away. And then brought Scott in, and then we had our first proper practice, really, like proper one at Big Unit in Bolton. Big Unit.
Got our first gig over there at Bringing Key Club the month after.
That was a bit crazy.
That was
bold fucking show.
Terrifying as well, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Paul Scott. Mate. We had Key Club gig, and then he was like, "Nice to meet you all." Oh, and we've got this big show in Leeds. Oh, sick.
I think Jack was as scared as I was the first time we all practiced, though. It wasn't just me. I was like walking in, shaking with the tabs that Chris had written, mostly incorrectly. Yeah, that was a good time.
Can't make it too easy.
Was that not when my pedal died?
That was the first show at Key Club, yeah.
The videos.
Yeah, the first thing ever is Jack coming on stage and his battery had died in his foot pedal. So, like, we're ready to go.
And I'm stomping it going, Chris, what the fuck do I do right now? He just went...
You're on your own.
I'm like waving at the same guy like, 1 minute. Horrible.
Thinking back now, yeah. A lot went wrong.
I don't think anything's ever gone as badly wrong for you than that gig, the first ever.
No, yeah, the first one properly killed me.
It was
Snap the string in Bolton, though. Snapping the string in Bolton completely destroyed you.
Well, you were fuming.
I was fuming, but I couldn't stop laughing because we had to keep switching guitars. Like whoever was playing more in that song, me and Chris had swapped guitars. And the other person just had to deal with and it was a fucking Floyd Rose, so the tuning was gassed. So yeah, the last two songs on that set was ropey, but good time.
Good time.
At least it could never get worse, I suppose. Do you know what I mean?
Don't jinx them.
No.
It can get. Probably will. No, it won't.
No,
we can go lower.
So, how did you guys find your sound then? Obviously, you've gone for that really happy pop punk. So, was that what you always wanted to aim for, or was it just something that sort of happened through these practice and writing sessions?
I think literally that, and we always wanted that pop punk sort of mid-noughties sound. All the things we were listening to, when we were in high school. That's prime year 9 tunes, basically. And yeah, when they start, I wouldn't say our very, very first EP was that pop punk, just because I can't describe exactly what it is.
Dog shit. So.
But yeah, I think we just like that sound, and I think we like making tunes like that.
Yeah. Because we're all into heavier stuff as well.
Yeah, we're kind of into a bit of heavier stuff, so it's kind of there's a bit of that in there. Now and again.
I was going to say, it feels very breakdowny at points.
Yeah.
In the riffage, which is great.
Prime a day to remember times for me.
Oh!
So,
that's it, man.
New album's all right, 6 out of 10.
But
But
you know, I don't
know,
mind. Yeah, there's some bangers on there.
There's some bangers. It's just not.
There's some bangers. It's better than You're Welcome, so I'll take it.
Yeah,
it 100% is. But anyway, so we like State Champ, like Neck Deep, you know, massive fans of them. So we combined it all together. There's a bit more, some emo bits in some parts as well.
I think ultimately we make music that we want.
Yeah, we just stuff that we
yeah.
actually like and listen to. We just sort of blend it together. And I think we have a sound sort of in between it all. So
But, like, we've tried, like, I think we've done some songs where we kind of like not strayed from it a bit, where we've just kind of gone like nudged the needle and just gone, nah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
like we've done it in demos and stuff, and it's just gone, it doesn't work for us.
No, it's not a Dave tune, so it doesn't work.
Yeah.
We're in the space that we are. So kind of like,
Yeah, I think we do have those moments where we listen to stuff and we're like, that's very stay safe, even if you can't quite pull your finger on it. I think, you know, it's got a bit of breakdown, it's got a bit of pop punk, it's a bit, you know, catchy.
Yeah.
And and sometimes you can just we just sort of feel it. Yeah, that's one of our tunes.
It's good. It's a good way to look at it as well. It's a good way to. It's almost like you're not following the genre sort of thing. It's like you're creating your own path to be like, there's so many subgenres in here. Let's make a new one.
Yeah, it's just all part of the fun, like, because we love the crowd interaction. Like, for us, having them little breakdown bits and see it, like, giving people an excuse to get a bit rowdier. It's awesome to watch and knowing it's your tune that someone's doing it to. So we love throwing those bits in, and people throw down at some of our shows, which is awesome to watch, man. So
your brother,
my brother,
your brother,
dressed as a goose at that show. Oh, God damn, that was awesome.
I think York, man.
Oh, York.
Man, that's what I was gonna say. Like York, I can't remember what the name of the opener was.
It was
Theseus. Yeah, Theseus or something like Theseus. They were fucking awesome. Such a great band. Heavy as shit. And we were following them. These guys had a massive crowd. I think they were York locals. And we were like, we're just going to go on and play some pop songs. But they fucking threw down. It was sick.
I was certain we were going to get bottled. I was certain. They were proper metal. I was like, they're going to fucking hate
in York.
Yeah.
It was a Wednesday night. I couldn't believe it. We thought we were in for a quiet, pretty dead show, and they were absolutely smacking around the area. Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. I was like, I've seen what you can do. Please do it for us. It was so good.
But like, the love for like heavy music and pop punk and everything, like, was that sent from parents, or did you just discover it yourself?
I got brought up on things like Iron Maiden and stuff like that. My dad's big into his kind of old school rock. I kind of went from that. I was big into Guns N' Roses, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like he got me an album called Permission to Rock, and it was just it was like Alice Cooper. And I remember vividly putting it on for the first time. I had a CD player with a big set of headphones that I plugged in, and Poison came on first track. I remember hearing it going, fuck, this is a bit of me, this. And it was like Rainbow and all, and like Meatloaf and all that kind of stuff. And that was it. I was there, and my dad, you could see him was looking dead proud in corner, and I was like, you got me there. I've still got that CD. I'll never lose it. Honestly, it's awesome.
Is this us doing like a classic rock covers album? Because I'm here for it.
You're not a dad rock person, Chris.
You wouldn't be into
I am
that.
not. I'm very vehemently not dad rock guy, but
you'd have so many solos to do. I don't know what you're trying to talk yourself.
Oh fuck!
That's all.
Look at his face. Look at
his
He's like, edit that out. I don't want this idea out in the atmosphere.
I love playing our tunes because mostly I do is just one note. It's fucking sick. I don't have to actually play guitar. No shit.
I'm going to give him more solos. More solos.
Just let himself.
Yeah.
Just one song is just a whole solo the whole way through.
They've done it to me before. Like,
You did it to yourself before.
I put it in as a joke. There was like I can't remember what it was now. I think it might have been history. And like when we were originally writing it, and I did like the demo for it right at the end, I couldn't think of anything else to put in it. I was like, fuck it. I just put a lot of sweet picking all over the end of it, and then I think Whitford first replied going, "Yes, do more of that." And I'm like, it's a joke. No, I can't actually do this.
It's all AI.
It's all done note by note.
Also,
Yeah.
That's all we're taking away from this. More solos. Every song, solo now.
You know what, I feel justified in asking because of what's been asked of me.
I get more demanding for you.
Yeah, way out of it.
Just yeah, well, yeah.
all of a sudden, songs are like 9.5 minutes long. You're like, what the fuck?
Chris comes out of a fucking top hat, cigarette hanging out of his mouth. He's like, I've got this now, sorted.
I've loved everything we're saying, mate.
It's been recorded, right?
So bad here.
So, at what point did this go from like hanging out, jamming in a garage to we want to do something with this? We want to chase this. We actually want to like make a career out of this. What was that point for you guys, or was that always the mindset you went in with?
It definitely wasn't the
Not
mindset.
really. I think we had a few practices, like I say, and we sort of found this like sound. And once we started playing a few shows, I think we realised it was a lot better than it ever has been before when we played before. So we thought, yeah, let's put a bit of.
Which is like if we're gonna do it, we're gonna try and do it
try
right,
and do it right, yeah,
and just go as far as it can reasonably go for what we're doing. And it's sort of escalated.
I think we had like a year of sort of like doing it where we would ad hoc put money in, and then 2 years ago we sort of had a bit more of a business plan, and that sort of took us to new heights of
It's been pretty consistent. Like we have like
we've gone to levels
chats about it as well. Like, what do we want to do this year? Are we still all aiming towards the same goal? Are we trying to do different things? And it's nice. We get together at Christmas, have a bit of a do, talk about what we're going to do the next year, and just make sure everyone's on the same page. And it's just kind of snowballed from that, isn't it?
Yeah.
The things we want to do seem to be getting a little bit bigger each time.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Ideas well above our stations at this point.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do at this Christmas?
The year's only started, man. You've got plenty of this year left yet.
There's so many good things happening this year that what more could we ask for, I suppose?
Yeah, you're not wrong there, mate.
We've got a lot on.
Yeah, we've got a wish list.
I suppose we've got our out of this world list. Yeah.
I think for me, like a lot of it changed when I think we shifted gears a bit because of Danny Smith from Northbound.
The production, when that production level went up, and we thought, sounds good. So,
because it was like the first EP we did that we like mentioned. It was like mixed by me. It was absolutely dog shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with production. The writing wasn't good. The instrumentals were awful. It sounded bad. And then like it was a show that we did in Manchester with Northbound. The first time we met those guys, and they're like, "Oh, I'm working as a producer. We should like hook up." And we just kind of like started working on the track, and it was like, "Oh shit, this is pretty good." It's like
it was the sickest weekend as well. And
it was a really fun weekend.
We absolutely love Northbound. Like genuinely one of my favorite bands. They deserve so much. They absolutely kill it. And Danny the singer did our first EP. And it was just a mid-weekend, just all the boys together having a laugh. And
I think we were so proud when we finished that 5-track EP. Obviously not our first one, because the first one was not real. It was just, we took that away.
The trial run,
proper one, and it was so much better than we thought it would be. Like every single part of it, and we just loved it. So that was probably it was probably a good point that little one, to be fair.
It is crazy that you are right.
Even now I love it, like Power Calls and Nursery Rhymes. It's a sick title. It was sick artwork. It's 5 tracks that.
We were so excited, weren't we?
Yeah.
It was sick though. It was sick. You're right.
I suppose hearing that back and be like, we sound fucking great. He's gonna light a fire under anyone's ass. Like, yeah, let's keep doing this. It's like we've got something here.
Yeah.
That was it, man. I think playing like the first live shows was definitely kind of like that spark. I mean, the first show we did at Key Club with some of our mates in Stray Weather, that was kind of the, oh shit, let's fucking go. And then it was getting this album. Like, those are the kind of moments that I think in my head of like when it started ramping up and up. Yeah. It's just like that first show was like, oh shit, we've got something here. Then it was this could actually be really good. And yeah, looking at like what we've got now, like as an album, I'm gassed about what's coming this year.
Yeah, it's next level, isn't it? Compared to what we have done. It is.
I mean, I was doom scrolling through Instagram like last year sometime. I mean, it's never good anyway to do that. But I was just you find so many amazing bands there, and that's how I discovered you. So literally, it was just like flicking through, and then the Somehow video popped up with Beth from As I Said Before. So I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So literally went, that's how I discovered you. So then I went back and was just like, fuck, these boys are unreal. Like this, it's, you can tell, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just catchy. It's just so good. I can't describe how good it is, but it's just good. And I see massive things for you. And I think the fact that you sit there and you go, this is our plan for this year. This is our plan for this year. And you can see how it's progressing and getting better and better and better. But yeah, that's how I discovered you guys. And I think you are definitely going to be in my fucking top 5 of the Spotify rap this year. Put it that way.
Oh, like finding Alex Cott, to be fair, he found us. So our producer now, actually, obviously the same producer that has December Falls has, he met us actually on Instagram and was like, do you guys fancy working together? Like, blah, 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 blah. It wasn't that far away from us. I think he lived in Stoke at the time, so it was only like an hour away from Bolton.
Yeah.
And to be fair, that has been a
that
bit
took us
of
to
a...
next level.
That took us stratospheric from where we were. We loved that first EP, but ever since then, and the opportunities that we've had off the back of it, like, it's sort of a bit more unmeasurable because we've had, like, say, As December Falls go on a track, which we could never have imagined that would have happened. And yeah, the stuff that's coming out this year, like all with Alex working with us, I think,
it definitely took us to another level that we were looking for.
Yeah,
as well.
I think we skipped 3 levels, to be honest. we did. We can't say we didn't. We really did.
He's that good. Yeah.
He's that good. You know what I mean? Like, he's won awards at the Heavy Music Awards, and he's obviously that good. So we've got to mention Alex, to be honest. On the podcast, I think it's fair dues. Took a lot of our money, but fair dues.
It's all good. Obviously, we go sing this guy's praises, but at the end of that, he obviously saw something in you to message you guys and be like, let's do something.
Yeah, he found us. So
that is crazy. That, like, what was it? What was it thinking?
In all fairness,
to be fair, it was morning one, Chris. We were in the studio the other week, and it was moaning about something because we were probably annoying him or something. And we just said, you found us and you've worked with us more than twice. It's on you now. Like,
you keep coming back. You know what to expect.
Yeah, you could have walked away, but no worries. Can't complain now.
Please don't walk away, though. We're sorry.
The crawl through on my knees.
But it's obviously the Somehow track, obviously with Beth. Like, how do you write that sort of thing as a collab? Did you write the whole thing and go, here's a part, or did she just go, this is the idea I have for the track? How does it all work out?
So I wrote the lyrics to that song in like a fair chunk of the melody of like the vocal melody, but then like Joe did it his way of actually how a single would approach it, because I can't sing for shit. So the original take was with Joe doing the entire vocal take, and then we like pitched it to Beth and like, this is what we're thinking, and then Bethany working with Alex came up with something a bit different that wasn't how Joe had approached it. And again, like when we play it live, Joe will still sing it in his way because it doesn't suit how like Bethany's voice wouldn't suit him. And that's kind of how it went. So like Bethany still kind of like put a spin on it. And I think even like the song title was late nights and long drives at one point because I wanted to do like a Wonder Years reference. Yeah, and then Bethany suggested, we'll just call it Somehow. It's just a nicer, snappier song title. But it's one of those where it's just kind of like working back and forth with just people. I was letting people put the spin on it. But fundamentally, I think we kind of did a lot of the driving with like the original structure of it all in the song itself. And then, yeah, Bethany kind of put her spin on it. But so gassed when it came out, though. So good.
Yeah, she recorded her own bit of the video and sent it across to the videographer, and he knitted it together to make it look good, which was a miracle, to be honest. It looked better than we thought it was going to, didn't it, in the end? And like, little effects and stuff, because she couldn't come to where we were filming at the time and stuff. It just couldn't work. So she filmed all that on her own and then sent it across. So, like, the video along with the music was,
Yeah, shout out to Steve as well, Breakpoint Media. He's been our videographer for the last couple of videos, and he's always done a really good job, you know, and he's a lot of fun to work with as well. So, and he did a really good job stitching the videos together to, you know, make it quite seamless. So we were really happy with it.
Yeah, you definitely can't tell that she's not there. It looks like she actually. It looks flawless.
Yeah.
So go on.
I was going to say, and fair play to Beth as well, because like you can get a lot of these collaborations where they'll be like, "You want me to sing what? Oh, yeah, here you go." Like the fact that she went, "I've got ideas. Let's work together. Let's make it a true collaboration." Like that's awesome. She obviously saw that in you to go like, "Yeah, I actually want to work with these guys, not just send in whatever I can do."
It was just that, like, honestly, I mean, I think, Jack, you put like ADF on my radar years ago.
I remember years, so I remember pitching it as soon as I found out that Alex Cott worked with them. I pitched it straight away because I was watching them live when they were playing the kind of venues that we'd been playing. So like Gullen, Manchester, you know, 20, 30 people there. And I've got a video on my phone because I showed Alex and he was crying, laughing at the production quality difference to where they are now to what it was then. And I've followed them for years, and I've always thought these guys are mint. They're gonna get big, and then they are, and somehow we're working with them. It's crazy somehow. You know.
Sorry.
But Chris, you mentioned about you were writing like the melody, the lyrics of that. Joe, do you not write the lyrics yourself, or do you collaborate on the lyrics wise?
I think, you know, we do a majority of sort of like lyrics. It depends on how far Chris takes an idea, or he might come to the group and say, right, I've written this song because I think, you know, this or that happened. I based it on, you know, this life event, and you know, some come just as instrumentals, some come as more fully fledged songs. But I'll always put my stamp on the lyrics because obviously I'm forever. You know, we always have to tweak things here and there. We might write things, and when it comes to singing them, you know, we're a stickler for putting too many words in the lyrics. I don't have a chance to read them. I wanted to say we. I didn't want to.
It's okay. It takes a lot of doctoring. Fucking halfway, but we all chip in on that stuff. We've got one track without you coming up on the next album. I think. I'd probably credit mostly to Lee.
On the newest stuff coming out. I mean, it's like I'm quite good with the rhythm side, being a drummer, so I quite like, you know, getting the lyrics alongside that. So yeah, we definitely all chip in though on the thingy. But the one in the grey hoodie is the person you should attribute the writing of.
The writing too many lyrics, just literally.
Too many lyrics to writing drum parts that you need 5 hands and 3 feet. All the memes and all the stereotypes you hear about guitarists writing drum parts is true.
I was going to say the funny part is that's not the first time we've heard that. We've had other bands say it to us before.
Let's just say they do get rewritten.
Sends the track in and he's like, "What have you done?"
It sounds like you must have attempted it though. It's like,
I literally look at it and I can hear it when he plays it. Like,
okay.
Impossible. It's like.
Nothing's impossible.
And then you look at the right, the drum in Reaper, and you're like, yeah, he's actually done it. I've hit 3 cymbals at once and the snare drum. Nice.
Hey, it's the Wolverine sticks. I told you. Only way.
That's a genius idea. But the one thing that blew me away with you guys is obviously you mentioned there, like, you're still upcoming. You mentioned like playing small venues and all this sort of stuff, but your numbers are insane. Goosebumps has 32,000 views on YouTube. That was released 2 years ago. That is insanity. Like, how did you get yourself out there to this point where just eyes are on you? Do you even know? Like,
That's the guy with the grey hoodie again.
I'm the quiet one, quietly as well. They're in marketing.
Ah, come on, Scott.
Yeah,
honestly, it's all Chris. He's band mom, digital marketing expert, data guy, songwriter, average guitarist.
So many hats.
Yes. Actually, it's one of those that I think right now it's hard as fuck to get out there as a musician using organic content only. In so much as I couldn't tell you any single artist I've discovered that has just been through someone going viral or something like that. I don't think that happens anymore.
No.
Fundamentally, I think the entire system is you need to get good at how you reach people. That for us is through a lot of basically learning to do digital marketing. Like I had no idea before I started joining this band, and I just learned to do it. Like it's just nerd shit of just like, okay, what ad set do I run for this? How do I make sure that this is going to reach the right people? How do we do this? And unfortunately, it just sucks that it has to be that way. But I don't know. Like, I mean, it's one of those things that we tried for a long time just doing organic outreach of just making fun memes and shit like that and being like, we're just going to post every day. We'll do everything that the platforms say you're supposed to do. And it just fucking kills you just to see it only go to like 10 people. Yeah. It's like you post stuff and it doesn't go anywhere and it just fucking sucks. So, yeah, I did a few classes on it. Indepreneur. I'd recommend that to any musician who wants to learn that kind of thing. They've got shitloads of great courses. There's so much good stuff on YouTube. I just learned the shit out of it. And then thankfully, I've worked with such a band that's so supportive that will let us just try shit out.
We've scaled up a lot with the content, Chris. As we've upscaled in the music, we've also scaled in the amount of money and effort we put into the marketing. So we've kept everything on a level together as we're working up. So, like I said, this year has been the most amount that we've put into this marketing campaign that Chris runs in the background. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tom, you mentioned you found us on Instagram. Definitely wouldn't have done that if we didn't have good marketing.
Yeah. It was quite a way through as well. And I eventually got there. I was like, holy shit. These guys were, and I think I watched it quite a few times. So I was like, I'm loving this. And then straight on Spotify, follow immediately, save everything.
Oh,
legend. Thanks, man.
It's good to know that it kind of gets people at a certain point. It's there somewhere, which is it's cool.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know until you start fiddling with stuff, like how long you're gonna have to scroll to find stuff, and just to see like a live example of someone who's gone, oh shit, this is pretty sick. I'm gonna save this. It works. And if it's one person extra who listens to us, fucking great. That's makes it worth it, doesn't it, really, for us?
Like last night, fucking randomly on TikTok, I looked at like someone that had used our songs and I was just like scrolling through it. And fucking just some random person had done some like fan art of like the Next to Me cover, like the artwork of it, and they'd like drawn this fucking dope ass picture. I was like, what?
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's unreal. It's like shit. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, we've got that over there.
Yeah, we got something like that. We got some more fan art. We've got
Somebody grab it.
Yeah, go grab it. We got some. We played Leeds a few times. And we met someone there who started following us and then started making stuff for us.
That is so cool.
That's wicked.
Yeah. Yeah, and like presented it to us at a show one time, and we're just like, this is absolutely sick.
There's still a bauble that she made for my Christmas tree that goes on every year. They'll stay safe bauble with
that's
awesome.
awesome.
Just little bits. It's so cool, man.
So I think last time she had us signing drum skins that she'd made of the band, and we were. I'm pretty sure I was like, "Oh, like, that's a nice one. That's a nice one for you." But keep that for herself.
Wait, I didn't get to keep
but it's actually crazy when stuff like that happens because, again, it just what started over a few video calls in lockdown. It's it's mad. It's really mad to get stuff like that.
And the random messages as well are pretty good, aren't they?
Oh man,
that video we got at New Year's of the kids singing the song.
Oh yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah,
I nearly cried when I saw that.
Yeah,
the lady was filming her daughter. Was it a daughter?
Yeah, in the baby church.
Yeah, singing along to one of her songs.
Just sent it to us.
Just sent it to us on an email and was like, "Just so you know, my little one loves your music." I was like, "Damn." Like,
I was a few beers deep there. I was like, "Oh."
But it shows what you're doing is connecting with people, and it's working, and it shows that the effort you're putting into it is paying off. So it's great.
Yeah.
But that thing you just shown then, it does sort of blend nicely into what I wanted to mention because, you look at bands in the past. You've got Iron Maiden, I've got Eddie, Five Finger Death Punch, I've got Knucklehead, Avenged Sevenfold, I've got the Death Bat. You guys have got a Goose.
Yeah.
Firstly, does the Goose have a name? And secondly, why a goose?
No, it doesn't.
It's just the Goose, isn't it?
It's quite boring, really. The Goose is just from Goosebumps. We were trying to. That's it. We were messing around with artwork for Goosebumps, and I think was it Scott? You just sent like a goose on a speed bump, and
I think it was. Yeah.
I think that was it. And then we sort of took that goose, and it's stuck with us ever since. We've all got tattoos of it, and
fucking brilliant.
I don't know why.
Your knees out.
Oh yeah, get the knees out.
Oh,
my jeans ain't going that far up.
Take them off.
Down they go.
Take them off.
Yes,
Love
it,
the
Joe.
pants off. Get the pants off.
Take the trousers off.
It's funny because I was working nights last night, so 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm on your guys' websites playing your version of Flappy Bird. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm
What's your score?
It wasn't very good. I've never been good at that game. I think it's like 21. I'm not good at that game.
Scott's like purely human. 200 and up.
It's the only thing this year I've been proud of.
So far.
I will hit 300.
I just sat there. I was like,
we've not actually,
4 a.m. What am I doing?
We've honestly not even announced that yet. I'm gassed that you played it. Like, gassed that it didn't break. That's fucking sick.
I mean, I almost broke. I was knackered. I'm like, the game didn't. You good?
Spent way too fucking long making that shit.
Scott, did you say you work in digital marketing?
Kind of market research, so it's got marketing.
Oh, okay. I was going to say just a goose on a bump, and I'm like, yes, this is my job.
That would be the ideal job. I think I sent it purely to fuck about, to mess with something that Leyland had put together, and then he went, ooh, and then made a derpy goose. Yeah.
They're the best things though. Just happy things like that, happy accidents. Like, there you go. I'm pissing out. Oh, you're using it. Oh, okay. I was just fucking around. Didn't actually mean anything by it, but there we go.
So true.
We found in our, if you send a joke, it happens. So if you ever send like a drum solo as a joke, you got to do it. It happened with a solo. It happened whatever the joke is, we end up doing it because we like dumb shit.
On the day we got tattooed, the tattooist is a mate of mine, and he jokingly went, "Oh, you can tattoo it on me," and I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And then after he'd done mine, he was like, "Here's the machine, you tie with me." I was like, "What the fuck?" So I ended up putting the Goose on him. Oh, it's bad, mate. It's bad. You can't stay between the lines, you know what I mean?
Love that though. That's incredible.
Oh, so
Wasn't the ending of Somehow just thrown on as a fuck about?
Yeah, I wanted to do the time signature change.
Yeah, he wrote like 7/8 or something, and then it was like just something ridiculously genty, and we had to put it straight so then it sounded good with us. It was literally the buzz. But yeah, it was. I remember it. It was like
I'll just pull up the old demo.
Yeah. It was like the worst time signature you could find in a fraction and be like, yes, I'm going to write a bit at the end of the song to this.
Do you not remember that idea that we had of doing Stay Safe in Morse code, but as chunks?
Yeah, I did. I do remember that. Yeah. I do remember that. What?
That was when we were really going to get mathy.
Yeah, this is how mad, yeah, we like a bit of math rock now and again. So,
So wonder we put anything together. Right, can we get an orchestra?
When Chris did the BBC orchestra on one of the songs on Act It Out.
Yeah, that was. I'm all for an orchestra. I tell you now.
Like downloaded the BBC Symphony Orchestra plugin to the DAW and like wrote a full-on orchestral part.
That's amazing. That's
incredible.
It sounded sick.
It was
good.
There's nothing
the
better
best
than
written one.
Rock piano, rock strings, anything. Gorgeous. Just do one track with it. Go on, just do one. It's like do one of those like bonus songs they used to do back in the day. You know, like right at the end of the album. The song's like 59 minutes long because right at the end it's like a track. There's nothing for fucking ages, and there's that secret track right at the end. That'd be mint.
Just orchestra and a 9-minute guitar solo by Chris. Done.
Let's vote for that right now, mate.
These are the jokes you shouldn't be saying.
I'll say aye.
I would say sorry, Chris, but I'm not.
No.
You will be when you have to hear me play it.
You're laughing at. You're getting a drum solo.
Not good enough for that.
Everyone's getting a solo.
Yeah. Like fucking Oprah Winfrey, you get a solo when you get a solo.
I'm just wondering what your solo is going to be. Just going to scat down the mic for 9 minutes.
I'm okay with that.
Obviously, we mentioned the EP earlier. We mentioned the song with Beth, but we do need to talk about Crash and Burn as well. Where did the idea to get a saxophone player come in? Because it's genius and it works incredibly well.
That was
us.
sax. We were recording the track, the Blink cover, weren't we?
Yeah.
No. Wasn't it when we were? No, you played the solo in it, and then you found a way of getting out of playing a solo because you thought you'd message Saxl Rose on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was that.
That
was it.
I think we
The lengths he went to.
We were tracking for the Blink cover.
You were tracking some. No, you weren't. You were tracking for something else because you were tracking guitars
at
Leyland's.
Yeah.
I've been tracking Crash and Burn itself.
No, we weren't.
I think it was was it not that? Because then we were literally like, oh, it'd be really good to have me not play guitar on this.
Yeah, because he turned it round really quick. So he like sent it to Alex, and he got the stems
like 2 weeks
from
later,
him.
didn't we?
Because we sent it the demo, the actual track.
Yeah. I reckon you
I
were.
was definitely at
you
your
were
house and we were
tracking,
doing something.
Because we were talking about it. Because of the I really like the Neck Deep in Bloom version with him on it. And I was like, there's no way he'd fucking work with us.
He messaged you within, it was like within an hour or two, didn't he? Like straight back was like, yeah, it's this amount. I'm happy to do it. And then, that was it. We sent the track to Alex and then sent it to the guy and then sent the stems over in a little video and that was it. So it was pretty straightforward, that one, to be fair. We had little input. It just went straight to Alex and he mixed it in.
Oh, sexy. I love that.
Oh,
did that do any work? There you go. Cheers, that's Trixie.
That was it.
That's about all we did.
We'll have it back when it sounds great. Thank you very much.
No notes, just killed it.
But as we mentioned earlier on, you have announced you're releasing your debut album All In this year. The press release just says 2025. Can you say when about it's in 2025?
Well, let's put it this way: we've been in the studio and we've recorded it.
Yeah.
So
Q3.
This is nice stuff.
I think we're going to wait for like a summertime release, right? You know, big pop punk summer. Hopefully, do like a big album release show to just get anyone who's even slightly interested come out and just have a big party. And you know, it's been a long time coming doing a full album, so we're all gassed about it. So hopefully, it's just a big summer blowout, and it's going to be awesome.
It'd be absolutely huge.
Yeah,
like we
never thought we'd do. Sorry, Chris, you go on.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure we only decided because originally All In was gonna be an EP with what essentially became the only one EP plus another track, and it was at Scott's Stag Do that I waited till everyone was nice and look it up, and then I tried to talk them into making an album. So we then finished the last 3 songs on it 2 weeks ago, like vocal finish tracking. That's right, Joe.
Yeah. No, it was last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was last weekend.
14, 15.
Yeah. Well, it was literally last weekend.
10 days.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, you're going to have to do single releases and whatnot. Obviously, which you've been doing for the past couple of years. How do you know what to release as singles, though? Is it literally just you write it? So like Next to Me, there's Next to Me, cool. Let's get that out. Here's Only One. Let's get that out. You know, or is it a case if you've got a whole fucking back catalogue, it's like, what should we drop now?
I think at first it was a bit like that. It was.
Well, we decided one year to just do like 3 singles, and then so like this whole yearly thing. We decide what we want to do that year, and sometimes we write stuff. Sometimes we have a back catalogue of just general ideas, so like just riffs and random choruses and stuff. Sometimes we have just lyrics in a file, separate as well. And we sort of, we've all got like a shared, it's basically the band shared drive with it all on, and we can just go and have a look and have a see and knit it together. And
there's probably a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot
that we can nick from back in the day that might not have worked.
Yeah.
Then we might not have even been able to write as well as say we do now, you know, and you know, new ideas can always come to us.
I said the 3 tracks that we've just finished off now, like we've had them for about a year, just in various states. And generally speaking, it's when it comes to actually picking singles, like Lee said, we historically always just gone, cool, we're going to release singles this year or whatever. First this year, we've gone, cool, we want to lead up to an album. So originally that EP was going to drop August, I think it was, and then we just had a bit of I think we put out Long Shot, and then we're like, cool, let's just
we changed our mind, didn't we? And then we decided we'd have Only One come out on
Valentine's Day, baby.
Like a very lovey-dovey song, and then we may as well keep the other track in the background and add another 3, and then it'll give us an album then to release.
So there's going to be 4 new tracks that.
There's 4 unreleased ones that will be on the album. So.
Good.
Obviously, looking at the future, you've got a stacked 2025 thus far. Obviously, you mentioned the album's coming out. You're supporting Elliot Minor in Manchester, supporting Seb Adams. You've got Deadbolt Birthday. But the big one for you guys, obviously, you're a Northern band, so you're playing Rebellion Festival in August. I was going to say that has got to be fucking huge for you, but the fact you all just went proves that for me, really. Like, how amazing was it to get that invite to play?
Like, it's cool. Like, I've been to Rebellion the last 2 years roadieing for our friends in Slacker. So I've seen what it's like, and it is such a wild place. You know, it's just a massive community of just punk, and to see that the kind of the levels of the stages and how long it's like 4 days. So knowing that like that's going to be us this year after seeing it and watching our friends do it for the last couple of years. It's such a wild experience. Like I lost my shit when we found out, and I've been.
We thought we weren't going to get it, didn't we? And
it
just
kind of happened, and it's cool. It's hard to explain, isn't it? Because it
was a bit confusing at the time because we got announced for the Metal of the Masters show at Rebellion, So then I was like, well, what rebellion are we talking about here? So get confused. So yeah,
How did the Mountains of Masters go, by the way?
it was good. It was good. It was good. We were first. It was like a competition format. There was 6 bands instead of the usual 4, and we were the first band on at 5 p.m. I think it's odds when it was like this night.
I was horrifically ill.
Yeah, poor lad.
I was shivering in the corner for everyone else's act.
I think we knew when we were going to go on first at like 5:30, and there was only about 5 people there to be like, oh yeah. I don't think we're getting through this. To be fair,
we're not metal, so
we're not metal.
Why are we metal to the masses?
I'd have loved it. I'd have loved it. Getting through to Bloodstock.
Absolutely unreal.
Yeah, there was.
I want it to stay safe at Bloodstock. I really wanted.
We were running with that. Yeah.
That would be the best thing ever.
That's it. Although it was like Pew Pew Laser Force who paid that day.
Oh my
I think that's who you were with, Emily, right?
Oh god.
That's an incredible band name alone. They just have to go for the name alone. That's incredible.
We've only got 1 track on Spotify, and yeah, it's not the best one yet. I've got a feeling it's going to be next couple. But they were sick. They were so good live. Oh yeah, fair play. We definitely didn't deserve to win with them there.
They were.
No, yeah, it was a good night. We were never expecting to go through, so I don't think we weren't massively disappointed.
Yeah, like,
we
it
weren't
was just
disappointed.
to play that venue, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Like the venue
Yeah.
was cool. Everyone was awesome. It was just a
Organised,
big fun
yeah.
night, and when you go in not expecting to get through, just have a laugh and and get with your mates, it was just a nice, other than being ill as fuck, but the rest of it was.
We did. It was a good one. That it was a good one. We put on
I'd
I'd like to think we put on a good show.
But like James said, you got Rebellion anyway, so it's still fucking incredible, and obviously supporting Elliot Minor with Call Me and More as well. At the end of April will be fucking sick. I'm planning on playing with Seb Adams in London on the 30th of May.
We're not on the London date, so we're on.
Oh,
sorry, mate.
Never mind.
Sorry, dude.
Never fucking. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Come to Ipswich. Come to Milton Keynes and all that crap. Yeah. I don't see Chesterfield on here, so I'm not coming. But that's fair. But that'll be fucking sick as well, man. And I'm sure there's fucking loads more coming that obviously can't be discussed or talked about at this current point in time. So I think this could be quite a big fucking year for you boys. Yeah. I really do.
Cheers, man. It's
right.
Yeah, Elliot Minor.
Crazy.
That's going to be unreal. I actually had tickets to go and watch them. I got them on pre-sale. Like, they were one of my favourite bands. So me, my brother, and my mate were going anyway. And then a couple months later, we're opening the show. It's insane.
It is actually insane. That one. Yeah. We can't actually believe that one. Sold out Manchester Academy 2. Yeah.
Like I said, this band that we grew up watching on Scuzz and Kerrang, and it's like, what the fuck? Why are we opening this?
You call me a moron.
Why not? Why not, Chris?
Why exactly, Joe?
Yes!
Why the fuck not?
Yes!
Yeah.
Because you fucking deserve it.
No, I was super excited for that. I think it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad. It's
Okay,
gonna be
our
the biggest crowd that we've
biggest
played
by far.
We're going to go big for that as well. It's going to be a good show.
Yeah, we were literally on a call before this one, looking at like merch investment and stuff, ready, gearing up like we do, business hats on, ready to go.
Business hats. No, but like Tom said, the reason you're getting this is because you fucking worked your ass off. 2025 is going to be a huge year for you guys. I can really sense it. Like, at the end of the year, I can't wait to see where you guys go. It's going to be phenomenal to see. Before we let you guys go, a question I like to ask is, if people are listening to this and they're going, stay safe. Can't say I've heard them before, but I'm really liking the cut of their jib. I'm going to go listen to a few of their songs. Pick one song each from the back catalogue that you think really represents what you guys are about, what you guys can do. If someone says, hey, let me check out your band, what's the answer you give?
My go-to's Next to Me.
Damn it, it's up
I've got an answer, get out of the way. Next to Me, for me, is always like the whole experience of the day filming it. We had the pier for the day. You know, my brother and his girlfriend were the two people in the video, and the whole song is. It was the first one produced by Alex as well, wasn't it? So it was the biggest day. It was the first time that we you know, had that next level shit going on, and it's still my favorite track. Yeah, and it just the whole experience behind it was special. So that's my go-to 100%.
God damn yourself.
Next,
Everyone else now, haven't you?
I'll jump in with Goosebumps. Yes. Goosebumps obviously spawned the legendary. I think we just call him Goosey Boy.
Goosey Boy.
Legendary Goosey Boy. Yes, I suppose it was the flagship song on the first EP. We filmed it in a Hollywood Bowl, which was crazy in itself. It was our first ever music video.
Who say that?
We got to film in a Hollywood Bowl at midnight until 4 a.m. and be able to do pretty much what we wanted in there.
Oh, sick!
And not many people get to do that. So like some crazy stuff have happened for us. But yeah, Goosebumps is kind of where it all started, I think. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nailed it, look. Is it me? I don't forget.
Yeah, go for it.
Go on. He's gone for my two favourite ones, but I know.
If you want the same, Lee, just then take the same. You don't have to.
I mean, if honest, and like Chris is definitely going to stay next to me as well because I know how much it means to him. So it means a lot to us all, that song, to be honest. Chris wrote it. I'll let him explain in a minute, but you know, the lyrics mean a lot. We put a lot of effort into that song. You know, like I said, it's the first time that we worked Alex, you know, with Alex on, so it's and Steve, you know, on the video side. So it's one of our, you know, literally biggest budget things that we've done, apart from the collabs. But yeah, it's even now we listen to it, and we've got it in different formats as well on our side, and it's really, it means a lot to us, that one. So that's me.
I think for me, like, actually, Scott, if you want to jump in with anything.
Oh, go on. I'll take the scraping the bottom of the barrel of songs because we've all taken the good ones. Go for it.
Well, fair enough. So I think for me, like lads have kind of like talked about Next to Me. You know, wrote that about my wife Kim, and it just kind of it was a really easy song to write. But I think like Somehow as well for me is like one thing that I'd always default to like sharing with people of kind of like particularly where we're taking our sound now with like a bit more like synth influence and things like that, and it's a little bit more of that kind of like chugginess to it at the end. But again, like I wrote that about when me and my wife first got together, of like we lived in different sides of the Pennines and how you kind of like make a long distance relationship like that work. I think it's those kind of songs where it's just like, I don't know, there's something really special about it when you write really meaningful songs, and not to mention when you see people resonate with it, it's ridiculous. There's nothing like it.
Incredible.
Oh yeah.
And he had a pianist at his wedding do a piano only version of it as well. So he walked down with his new wife with it, and we were all bawling our eyes out at it, to be honest.
Oh, love that.
Scott who didn't recognise it, which was great.
I didn't. I had no idea. No, I guess for me, like, there's two. It's going to be the same. It's going to be Next to Me, and Somehow's our first track to. It probably was our first track to go into 6 figures in terms of streams on Spotify. It's amazing just to be able to see how, as Chris said, other people are resonating with it, other people are listening to it, sharing it. People like yourself, Tom, have heard it and liked it off Instagram. But Next to Me was pretty special. As Jack said, it was just a ridiculous day walking around London, no pier, carrying a whole drum kit up and down the pier, looking at the old men, wondering what there was like 5 lads with a drum kit in the middle of their pier walk was doing. It was ridiculous. It was like the first, and we didn't really go with a massive plan beforehand, so we just wandered around the town just filming random stuff. I've still got bits and bobs in my room. I've got that picture up there behind me of like from a still from the shot. I've actually got 5 pebbles from the beach I took that day, just on my windowsill over there, just to remind myself of like
awesome.
the moment, the day. It was so good. But yeah, so I those two songs are special. They'll always be special. Just because that's, I think, when we felt like a real band for me. I think the Next to Me was the big one. Yeah.
Emotional listening to this.
I have to say, so this is what I was going to say. I have to say, behind the banter, the pissing around, the jokes, everything, you boys are fucking legends, and you can truly see the connection that you all have, and how much you all love this, and how much you all want it, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely lush, and this is why I fucking adore you guys now even more than I already did. So, all right, so thanks for that. But you're all fucking heroes, and I just wish you every fucking success going forward. I really do. Like, it's fucking shooting for the stars, boys. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
25 is going to be sick. 26 is going to be unreal. It's going to be disgusting by the time it gets to like 2030. So,
but the wrong side of 30.
We'll get slam dunk. That's one of our. That is our goal.
That's the peak. That's the one to go for.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
and it's not impossible. Do you know what I mean? Like, with everything that's happening, it's not impossible. So, but one last thing from myself before we let you all get out of here, which is, when this journey started back in 2019, or before, when you were kicking each other out of bands and everything else, when you first started to Stay Safe, did you ever think that this is where you'd be today?
Fuck no.
Really?
No.
I didn't know where we thought we were gonna be. We just kept doing it, and like, these numbers are a bit silly. They want us to do this, and we
never
it's weird,
expected
isn't it?
it,
Yeah,
did we?
it's weird. But we buzzed over like, oh, we've got 50 monthly listeners on Spotify. Oh my god, it's hit 100. You know, like, we message each other every hour, like 110. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, and I suppose it's one of them. We never knew where we'd be back then, so it's hard to say where we'll go from here. You know, because we're just sort of being dragged along for the ride, and we're still not quite sure what we're doing.
We didn't expect any of it, but we're all dreamers, aren't we?
We want it to happen.
We want it to happen. We're buzzing that things are happening, but we've no idea what's going on, to be fair. Just kind of where we're at with it.
Just got to keep working, keep putting songs out, keep putting better songs out every time. You know, we've had such a good time at studio weekend, you know, doing the new stuff. And, you know, I think as long as we're still enjoying writing and thinking what we do is good, you know what I mean? We like to make music that we like to listen to. So, you know, if it's ass, then we'll know first.
I think the important thing to take away from this, though, for you guys is, you know where you want to go. You know how to get there. You're fucking smashing it. And the one thing I've taken from all this tonight is you guys are really enjoying the journey. So you're making memories just amongst yourselves, and it's fucking beautiful to see. Like Tom said, you guys are going places. We can all sense it. So just fucking smash it. And thank you so much for taking time out of your day to sit and chat to us tonight. It really means a lot.
I appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure. Like, we've had a blast.
I had a good time.
Just looking at it. Revving up. That's so cool.
Time flies, doesn't
it? Boys, before we do let you go, where can we find you out in the world? Plug social medias, websites. Where can we find you?
Okay. God.
So it's more as well.
Yeah. Stay Safe Official UK is our Instagram handle. You know, message us for gigs and anything else, or just a chat. To be honest, we'd have said.
We've got the
website coming out. Yeah, we are staysafe.com. That'll be like a one-stop shop for you to get merch, tickets, put all our YouTube videos there. We've linked all our music there. Basically, anything Stay Safe, go there, play the game. Goose is loose. You know.
Eat my score.
A bit of a giveaway with that. Yeah, so
can I tell them about the code or not?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, if you obviously do the game, submit your high score. Well, there's a 20% code for merch, 20% off merch, should I say?
Now I know that.
And yeah, and then we'll begin. So whoever gets the highest score by the end of April is going to be winning something free from your boys. So get those scores submitted, get on the high score. Yeah, we'll hook you up.
Unfortunately, if you beat Scott's store, the prize is him turning up at your doorstep. Just fucking beat my score.
Chris has stopped telling me. What is the highest score at the moment, Chris? I do need to know.
Hold please.
This depends whether he moves from that chair tonight.
Damn right. He stopped telling me and giving me updates because he knows I'm keen on this.
You can't win the top prize.
I've got you beat. I've got you beat still. I'm on 204.
And was I on 201?
196.
Oh.
But it's worth calling out.
That's it. Scott's not moving.
Scott stayed up all night. I can't imagine what he's going to be meeting tomorrow.
I'm tired tomorrow. It's your fault.
We'll be putting a social post out next week. Just a heads up on it. Yeah, Scott may or may not be doing it under a pseudonym and may end up winning anyway. But it's
incredible. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish we'd mentioned this at the start of the interview now, because I can just imagine the whole interview, Scott sitting there going, "Don't care."
No, I haven't.
Boys, thank you so much for taking time out and chat with us. Like I said, this has been absolutely amazing, and we cannot wait to see where you guys go in the future.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much
very much.
I really appreciate
yes,
it.
thanks, dudes.
Absolute pleasure. Seriously, I really means a lot that you guys, took time out, especially all five of you together as well.
Yeah.
Because I know how much that can actually take to get you all together. So no, appreciate it massively. It's been so much fun. Thank you so much, boys. I look forward to seeing what the year goes for you, and hopefully see you soon.
Awesome.
Legends.
Thank you
Thanks so much, both.
Pleasure, boys. Take it easy.
Later, guys.
See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.